So today is day 40, and I just want to say, hey, if you're watching this, thank you. Thanks for being engaged and interested in what it is that I've been sharing day to day. Genuinely, I live a pretty dynamic life. I'd like to share more of the other aspects of my life, whether it's the art, the music, the modeling, my writing, what I like to physically engage my body in through sport or challenge or my cooking. There's such a vast amount of creative outlets that I have as an individual, and I just want to share that with the world, with you guys, along with some of my observations upon life, which honestly each day has been an observation in alignment to what I'm learning from the day or some of the thoughts that I think about. It's a great way for me to channel that part of myself to you to convey a message. So I also do tarot. I read energy, and it's something that I want to share more of to the world as well. So we'll see. I'll probably put together more of a vlog style of some of the challenges, like I did 75 hard twice. I want to do a master cleanse. I want to do functional patterns course and just share my progress with certain different challenges that I'm doing, and then also share the different ways that I'm making money outside of just a traditional job. So there's many things that I want to share, but I'm at that 40-day point here sharing with you. And we think about the importance of 40 days and 40 nights when Jesus was out in the desert and he was starved and he was shown all of the land, and the devil came to him and said, you can have all of this if you just bow down to me. But he was like, this is already my kingdom, I don't need that. And it's like, how often do we forsake what is promised for us by believing that it isn't? How often is it that we sell the promise of what we have for us short? We sell our dream, and then we don't fully, then we're enslaved to the thing that said it had to be bought when it was already ours to begin with. It's an interesting thought. And I think about some of the gifts that I have as an individual. They were not sold to me. They were already given to me, and it just took time to develop those gifts. And so I didn't sell myself to a thing to learn from it and to become. I believed in the promise that there is in the truth of the promised land that was for me. Oh my God, this is just coming into my brain. I don't know if you could tell, I did not sit down and try to write about this. It's just a fresh thought about the 40-day and 40-night period of when Jesus was tempted. And I think often that thought of like, how are we being tempted away from what is promised from us by saying that that we have to bow down to something else instead of just trusting in the promise. So how this is correlating to my life currently is I've always known, at least the past decade of my life, like there's notebooks I have that I wrote down, like I want to do murals, I want to do public speaking, I want to do triathlons, I want to write books, I want to do XYZ, etc. And the opportunity of doing multiple murals, of doing a TEDx, of winning 2 triathlons, and of getting into XYZ amount of things. But I did not write a book yet. We'll get there. But it's like you have to hold out for the truth that like it's for you. And you do not have to sell yourself to the thing saying that if you bow down to it, it'll give it to you. The reality is it's for you already. And if you just continue and not break your fast, like not break the truth that it's for you, like with being tempted with food and water in the desert. If you're in the desert and you are hungry and you are like, if only something could sell a dream to me and satiate the painful sensation of not having what I want. Like, hold fast. 40 days and 40 nights, and then you're liberated from that. That's all it takes. Which takes a lot out of someone. But if you give yourself if you have the gumption to sit in what is uncomfortable and to allow your body to be purified and made new, The potential is so much, it's just endless. As if you are in a season of winter, know that it's through that new life comes, but you must be barren in order to bear new fruit. Old wine skin must be completely poured out to make a new wine. Let yourself become a new wine. Don't sell yourself to the lie that you have to sell yourself short. The land is already yours and your inheritance. Don't sell yourself short. Hold fast 40 days, 40 nights, it will go by, and you will be made new through that process. And spring shall come through you, and you shall be an eternal spring, from in which it is your heart, the wellspring of your life. Yeah. Knew that he was Christ, and he illuminates Christ within us. Greater it is that you shall do than I. If that's the case, we should not ever sell ourselves to the lie that the promise is not ours. The promise of a good life, a fruitful life. Do not bury your gifts. I'm trying not to bury my gifts. I am deeply grateful for the gifts that I possess in my life. I get to live in them every day. But I want to share them authentically, and you deserve to share your gifts authentically too, and not bury them. They have no value buried. Yeah, beautiful.